Okay, hey fire sign. So I decided to do a live reading for you guys today because y'all really do be eating up the horoscope. So, I love y'all. I was doing personal readings. The link is in the caption and we're just going to get into it. So in the pre-shelf for what I got for you guys or whatever, I feel like stepping into like the version of yourself that you want to be or that you should have been already or whatever. You stepping into your calling, you stepping into your purpose. A lot of you guys are really focused on growth and personal development, and it's happening. The biggest thing I do have for you fire signs, Aries Leo Sagittarius, is being reactive or just so ready for low vibrations or negative energy. That's the biggest blockage in y'all life right now. No matter what nobody say, no matter what nobody do, how they act, how they make you feel, you still have to be in control of you. You are going to be the only blockage to the greatness and the potential that I see coming and happening in your life. If you don't stop certain things, if you don't change certain things, you're going to be your own downfall. Everything does not need a reaction. Everybody does not deserve your energy, especially if you reacting in a negative way. If you operating in a low vibration or whatever, like that's going to affect you just as well as it's going to affect the person that you reacting to or that you responding to, even if they in the wrong. You have to keep yourself at a certain vibration, at a certain frequency, because so much great stuff is happening for you guys. I feel like things that you're trying to put together, things that you have been manifesting, things that you've been hoping, wanting, wishing for or whatever, they're coming, they're happening, but you won't block your own blessings feeling like you have to say something about this or you have to do something about this or you got to show somebody. You know what I'm saying? You really showing yourself that you're not ready for the next level that God is placing in your life or whatever. Like, God is trying to bring some things together for you, but just stop being crazy. Stop feeling like you have to give your attention to stuff that don't deserve your attention. Even if you have to prove somebody right, even if you have to, clear your name about something, it's going to happen. You don't have to respond and react to everything. And that's the biggest message that I have for fire signs right now. I feel like something great is really about to be happening in your life. Something really great is about to be coming, but, if you don't keep the peace within yourself, you're not going to manifest this stuff or whatever. Certain stuff is not worth your time, and that's what you have to learn. Like, long as you at peace, long as you in a good place, long as you doing what you're supposed to be doing, God is going to handle the rest, and you just have to know that. Right now, I do feel like you guys are working on a lot of things, building a lot of things, not even a lot of things. Some of you are working on multiple things, but some of you have a specific goal or one thing that you're trying to manifest or make great that it's on the way, but you're going to have to stop looking in the past. Stop worrying about the past. Step into your new version of yourself. Some shit in the past ain't even, attached to you no more or shouldn't be attached to you no more. Like, I don't know the motherfuckers no more. I don't be around them. I don't talk to them. I don't deal with them. And that should be the end of the discussion or whatever. Let stuff in. Whatever is ending, whatever's leaving your life is for a reason, and stop giving your energy to it. Stop addressing it. Stop whatever it is that y'all doing, because y'all are just making things harder for yourselves than they really have to be. I feel like you getting into a season where money is right, where your mental is right, where your emotional is right, where you just happy. But if you keep being in a lower vibration of yourself, if you keep letting stuff that don't deserve your attention get your attention, I promise you doors are going to close. Blessings are going to fall off. Like, things are going to shift in a way that you don't want them to shift. So put your energy, put your attention, focus, whatever it is that is driving you right now, put it into yourself and see how you skyrocket, how things, take off for you. But if you keep, oh, you got to address this, oh, you got to say this, oh, you got to deal with this, oh, you got to go, like, it's not going to come together for you. It's not going to work for you. So that's something that you need to be working on and changing. Like, some stuff just don't freaking matter. Like, and that's what you have to realize and understand. And when you don't move in a way that God wants you to move, that God telling you to move, stop things that He telling you to stop, change things that He telling you to change, you are going to regret it. Not even by the end of the year. By the middle of the year, you're going to be in a place that you don't want to be. So just handle things accordingly, and stuff that don't apply, let it fly. Stuff that it's not going to change nothing in your life one way or another, keep it moving. When it comes to your home life, I feel like a shakeup happening. It could be no, I'm not going to say it could be, because I don't feel like this is going to be a good thing. It's something particular about your home life that you should be working on changing or addressing, and you're not, and it's going to be handled for you. And it's going to be handled in a way that you probably is not going to want it handled. Something that you're supposed to be moving on or working out when it comes to your home life. And if you don't, like, it's going to get worse, and it's going to be in a bad place. Like, you're not going to like what happens when it comes to your home life or a situation with somebody close to you if you don't address it the proper way, if you don't address it in a timely manner. The longer you let something like just drag out, the worse it's going to get for you. So you need to get on top of something when it comes to your home life or a personal situation with somebody that is not working out, and you just letting it ride instead of making something happen. When it comes to work, business, finances, I feel you being in a stuck place or conflicted mentally for some reason. Like, okay, this is what I need to happen, or this is what I want to happen, but it ain't happening that way, and I don't know how to make it happen. But I feel like a big part for many of you is you giving your attention and your energy, your power, your everything to shit that don't matter. So when it comes to stuff that you trying to manifest and make happen and stuff that does matter, you lacking in that area because you already in the wrong mental space. You already in the wrong energy. You already at the wrong vibration. I feel like you got to put a little bit more care into your business, into your finances, into your job or whatever. And some of you, it's something new that you've been sitting on that's supposed to be taken off. Something that you're supposed to be doing that would be going fantastic with, skyrocket your business, your professional life, your money. But if you don't do it, if you keep contemplating on something, if you keep doubting something, questioning something, working out the facts when you're supposed to be moving, it ain't gonna happen. So if you want to see an improvement in your finances in as quick as a month, you need to get on top of something. You need to start doing something and putting your energy in the right place. A lot of y'all will give y'all time, your attention, your energy to some bullshit, and then you don't know how you gonna make this happen or do this and that because you lacking, or you giving your attention and power and energy to the wrong thing. When it comes to your love life, I feel like you guys are at a place where you are expecting something to grow a certain type of way, or expecting something to go a certain type of, hey Miki, expecting things to go a certain type of way or whatever. Like, you have some very high expectations for a situation or a person that might not come together the way that you think in your love life. Like, you are smitten with somebody. If those of y'all who are connected, you are feeling pretty good in a connection or with a person, but you expecting something that 9 times out of 10 is not happening or is not coming, and you might be disappointed with that because I feel like you put a lot into something, or you really expected a lot out of something that's just not happening. I feel like you need to be smarter when it comes to your love life, because it's like, forget about how I feel. What is making sense when it comes to this situation? What's happening logically, like intellectually, mentally? Put your brain on top of something. Take your heart out of something and start looking at something from the point of view that you need to be looking at it. Because it's like you got your high hopes up and your expectations up for something, and it's like something is gonna, it's gonna crash and burn, or you gonna be disappointed because you're not gonna get whatever you expecting out of something. And I feel like, hey Mashonda, I feel like when you really look at a situation and you think of it from a logical standpoint, when you think. When you put your head over your heart when it comes to a love situation, you'll look back and look like, yeah, sometimes this does make me feel good, but this don't make sense. For me to think it's going to go this way or it's going to work out a certain type of way, it don't make sense for how the situation is or whatever. And just be a little bit more smarter about how you moving with love or whatever, because something is going to be disappointing if you expect too much out of it when you already see it's not aligning with what it would need to align with to get to where you want it to go. Hey, Nisha, when it comes to moving forward, I feel like learning a certain lesson, and it can be, hey, Yolanda, when it comes to moving forward, I feel like if you take heed to some of the stuff that I'm saying in your, hey, Ricky, hey, cousin, very good, when it comes to, dang, y'all keep throwing me off because I'm in the comments, but moving forward, I feel like things would manifest beautifully for you guys if you take heed to some of these things when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your love life, home life. If you take heed to some of these things and start moving the way that you need to move and doing certain things, things gonna take off for you. Things are gonna improve for you. Things gonna go beautifully. But if you don't listen, not even to this video, if you don't listen to yourself, what your intuition is telling you about certain things, you're not gonna see success in the areas that you're supposed to see success in. Some of y'all should be, further, and some of y'all should be on y'all way to where y'all supposed to be, but it's certain things that y'all need to address, change, work on before you get there. And if not, you're gonna have to learn another lesson. You're going to have to go through another lesson. You're going to have to go through this, go through that, deal with this, have blockages and stuff when the road's supposed to be clear. So y'all need to clear the things that could be potential blockages for y'all and move forward. Because I do see success coming and stuff like that. Something pertaining to your love life, something pertaining to your past, something pertaining to moving forward, something that you're supposed to be leaving behind. And it could be a friendship, it could be anything. And all of y'all know specifically what it is. Even if you don't want to believe it or don't want it to be that, as I'm talking, whatever hit your mind, that's what it is. It's time for you to make a judgment call on something, a serious decision, and move forward. Not just sit on something, not go back and forth between what you feel like you should do. Make a definite, permanent decision and act on it. Move forward from something and leave some shit in the past and stop being so ready to pop off or respond to shit that don't matter. And you will see a whole 360 in your life, like I said, within a month. But that's what I have for y'all fire signs. I know y'all be tuned in to the horoscope, so I'm going to keep doing special things for you guys, and I'll see you guys later.